Welcome to a journey of transformation and empowerment. Reinvent Yourself is designed for anyone who has ever felt stuck, unsatisfied, or at a crossroads in life. Whether you are in pursuit of personal growth, career advancement, or simply seeking a more meaningful existence, this book is your companion towards achieving that fresh start. In today's fast-paced world, it's all too easy to become enmeshed in routines, defined by habits that limit our potential and stifle our joy. But what if you could break free from these limitations and redefine who you are? Reinvent Yourself provides guidance, inspiration, and practical advice on how to shed self-limiting beliefs, embrace positive change, and develop habits that foster growth and happiness. Through 12 engaging chapters, each a stepping stone, you will be invited to explore different aspects of yourself. Chapter 1. The Power of Self-Awareness. Explore the foundational concept of self-awareness and how understanding your own thoughts, emotions, and behaviors is the first step towards personal transformation. Chapter 2. Breaking free from negative beliefs. Learn how to identify and challenge the deep-seated beliefs that hold you back, and replace them with empowering ones to pave the way for a positive change. Chapter 3. Harnessing the Strength of Mindset. Understand the powerful role your mindset plays in shaping your reality and discover practical strategies to cultivate a growth mindset for lifelong learning and adaptability. Chapter 4. Creating Vision and Setting Goals. Focus on the importance of having a clear vision and setting achievable goals. This chapter provides tools to craft an inspiring vision and realistic goals to guide your life changes. Chapter 5. The Art of Persistence. Discuss the essential trait of persistence. Learn strategies to develop grit and resilience that keep you moving forward despite obstacles and failures. Chapter 6. Embracing Change and Flexibility. Delve into the dynamics of change and the importance of being flexible. Discover how adapting to changing circumstances can lead you to unexpected opportunities. Chapter 7. Cultivating Healthy Habits. Examine how small daily habits can lead to big changes over time. This chapter offers advice on forming new, healthy habits and breaking those that are detrimental. Chapter 8. The Circle of Influence. Illustrate the impact of external influences on personal growth and how to establish a supportive environment and build a network that encourages your development. Chapter 9. The Power of Communication. Learn the importance of effective communication in personal and professional relationships and how improving this skill can drastically affect your life's trajectory. Chapter 10. Emotional Intelligence and Leadership. Provide insights into the emotional components of leadership, including self-regulation, empathy, and social skills, which are crucial for successfully reinventing oneself. Chapter 11. Overcoming Fear and Anxiety. Focus on techniques and mindsets to manage and overcome fear and anxiety, enabling you to take brave steps necessary for reinvention. Chapter 12. Sustaining Success and Growth. Discuss strategies to maintain progress and continue growing after achieving initial goals, ensuring the sustainability of your personal transformation. Each chapter is filled with relatable examples, actionable steps, and reflective exercises designed to help you draw a roadmap to your new self. Reinvent Yourself is not just about change. It's about a profound transformation of how you perceive yourself and interact with the world around you. It is about making a lasting impact on your life trajectory and realizing that you hold the power to sculpt your future and manifest your dreams. By the end of this book, not only will you understand what it means to truly reinvent yourself, but you will also have the tools and confidence to start this transformation. This book is for the dreamers, the seekers, and anyone who believes in their core, that there is more to life just waiting to be uncovered. Embark on this transformative journey with Reinvent Yourself and unlock the door to a life brimming with potential, fulfillment, and joy. This is your moment to step into the person you aspire to be, the person you are meant to be. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Power of Self-Awareness. Understanding ourselves is the foundation upon which personal growth is built. Self-awareness is the power to recognize and understand our own thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. It helps us see the connection between our inner world and how it shapes our actions and interactions with the outer world. By becoming more self-aware, we take the first crucial step towards personal transformation. Imagine driving a car. If you're unaware of the road ahead, you might crash, miss a crucial turn, or end up lost. Self-awareness acts as your internal GPS, guiding you on your journey through life. It allows you to better navigate challenges, appreciate your successes, and understand the choices that lead to your current situation. So, what exactly is self-awareness? It's composed of two main aspects: internal self-awareness and external self-awareness. Internal self-awareness involves an honest and deep understanding of your thoughts, feelings, strengths, and weaknesses. External self-awareness is about understanding how others see you. Both are important, but for now let's focus on internal self-awareness. Let's break it down into steps to make it easier to understand and practice. 1. Reflect on your thoughts. During your day, take a few moments to pause and reflect on what you're thinking. Are you having positive or negative thoughts? For example, if you're at work and feeling frustrated, stop and ask yourself what thoughts are causing that frustration. Understanding your thought patterns is the first step to gaining control over them. 2. Identify your emotions. Emotions play a huge role in how we react to situations. Start to notice what you're feeling throughout the day. Write them down if it helps. Are you happy, sad, angry, or anxious? By recognizing and labeling your emotions, you can begin to understand why you feel that way. 3. Examine your behaviors. Notice how your thoughts and emotions influence your actions. For instance, if you realize you're often short-tempered, think about what triggers your anger. Maybe it's a stressful task or a particular person. By identifying the links between your inner states and your behaviors, you can start making positive changes. 4. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness means being present in the moment without judgment. It helps increase self-awareness by allowing you to observe your thoughts and feelings without getting carried away by them. Simple practices like deep breathing, meditation, or even mindful walking can make you more aware of what's happening inside you. 5. Seek feedback. Sometimes it's hard to be completely objective about ourselves. Asking for feedback from trusted friends, family, or colleagues can offer valuable insights into how they perceive you. Listen openly, without getting defensive, and reflect on whether their observations align with your internal self-awareness. 6. Keep a journal. Writing down your daily experiences, thoughts, and emotions can be incredibly insightful. Over time, you'll notice patterns and gain deeper understanding. For instance, if you repeatedly write about feeling stressed at work, you can start identifying what exactly is causing the stress and work on addressing it. Self-awareness is like turning on a light in a dark room. It helps you see things clearly and can be a transformative power in your life. By understanding your own thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, you equip yourself to make conscious choices that lead to personal growth and better relationships. Remember, the journey of self-awareness doesn't happen overnight. It's a lifelong process of introspection, learning, and growth. As you continue to practice self-awareness, you will find yourself becoming more in tune with who you are and more capable of steering your life in a positive and fulfilling direction. The power of self-awareness sets the stage for breaking free from negative beliefs, harnessing the strength of mindset, and achieving the personal transformation you desire. As we move forward into the next chapters, keep these foundational concepts in mind, and remember the journey begins with you. Chapter 2. Breaking free from negative beliefs. Negative beliefs can be like invisible chains that hold us back from reaching our full potential. These beliefs are often formed during our formative years and can be deeply ingrained in our minds. But the good news is, once you identify these negative beliefs, you have the power to challenge and replace them. In this chapter, we'll learn how to break free from these limiting thoughts and create empowering beliefs for a positive future. Understanding negative beliefs. Negative beliefs are often developed through experiences, influences from our environment, and the things we repeatedly tell ourselves. They can come from well-meaning parents, teachers, friends, or even society. For example, if you constantly heard, "You're not good at math," you might have developed a belief that you are incapable of understanding numbers. Identifying negative beliefs. The first step to breaking free from negative beliefs is to identify them. Here are a few ways to spot them in your life. 1. Self-reflection. Spend some time in quiet reflection. Think about areas in your life where you feel stuck or less confident. Write down any negative thoughts or feelings that come to mind. 2. Journaling. Regular journaling can help uncover recurring themes and beliefs. Write down your thoughts and emotions each day and review them after a week or two. 3. Feedback from others. Sometimes others can see patterns we aren't aware of. Ask trusted friends or family members if they notice any negative beliefs or statements you often make about yourself. Challenging negative beliefs. Once you have identified your negative beliefs, the next step is to challenge them. Here's how. 1. Question the belief. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? For the belief "I'm not good at math," consider, have there been times when I understood math concepts or solved problems correctly? 2. Look for evidence to the contrary. Find examples that contradict the negative belief. For instance, if you received a good grade on a math test or solved a real-life problem using math, these are pieces of evidence that challenge the negative belief. 3. Reframe the belief. Turn the negative belief into a positive one. Instead of saying, "I'm not good at math," reframe it to, "I can improve my math skills with practice and patience." Replacing negative beliefs. Challenging negative beliefs is not enough. We must replace them with empowering ones. Here's how to create new, positive beliefs. 1. Affirmations. Write down positive affirmations and repeat them daily. For instance, "I am capable of understanding and mastering math," can replace the negative belief about your math abilities. 2. Visualization. Imagine yourself achieving success in the area where you had negative beliefs. Visualization helps create a mental image of the new belief in action. 3. Action steps. Take small positive actions that align with your new belief. If your goal is to improve in math, start by dedicating a few minutes each day to practice, find a tutor, or enroll in a math class. Embracing positive change. Breaking free from negative beliefs doesn't happen overnight. It requires consistent effort and a willingness to change. Celebrate your progress no matter how small, and be patient with yourself. Remember, every step you take towards challenging and replacing negative beliefs is a step towards a more empowered and successful version of yourself. In this journey, surround yourself with positivity. Engage with books, podcasts, or people that uplift and inspire you. Maintaining a positive environment will reinforce your new beliefs and help you stay on track. Putting it all together. Breaking free from negative beliefs is a transformative process. By understanding, identifying, challenging, and replacing these beliefs, you pave the way for positive change in your life. The power to change your beliefs is within you, and with dedication and commitment, you can create a future guided by empowering positive thoughts. Real-life example. Let's take Sarah's story. Sarah always believed she was terrible at public speaking because she had a bad experience in school. This belief held her back from pursuing jobs that required good communication skills. After she started identifying her fear and questioning the belief, she took small steps to practice speaking in front of friends and then gradually larger groups. She replaced her negative belief with the affirmation, "I am improving my public speaking skills every day." Over time, Sarah's efforts paid off, and she became confident enough to speak at work events. Her journey shows that with patience and determination, breaking free from negative beliefs is truly possible. By the end of this chapter, take the first step. Write down one negative belief you have and start challenging it today. Remember, breaking free from negative beliefs is the key to unlocking your limitless potential. Chapter 3. Harnessing the Strength of Mindset. As we journey through life, we are constantly faced with challenges, opportunities, and decisions. How we perceive and respond to these situations is largely determined by our mindset. Our mindset is a powerful tool that shapes our reality. It can either propel us towards success and fulfillment, or hold us back with limitations and doubts. In this chapter, we will explore the strength of mindset, understand its impact on our lives, and learn practical strategies to cultivate a growth mindset for lifelong learning and adaptability. Understanding the role of mindset. Mindset is essentially our collection of beliefs and attitudes that shape how we perceive ourselves and the world around us. Psychologist Carol Dweck describes two main types of mindsets: fixed and growth. 1. Fixed mindset. People with a fixed mindset believe that their abilities, intelligence, and talents are static and unchangeable. They often avoid challenges, give up easily, and feel threatened by the success of others. This mindset creates a fear of failure, leading to avoidance of new experiences and opportunities. 2. Growth mindset. Individuals with a growth mindset believe that their abilities and intelligence can grow and develop with effort, learning, and persistence. They embrace challenges, persist through obstacles, and view the success of others as inspiration. This mindset fosters resilience, curiosity, and a proactive approach to life. Our mindset can significantly influence our decisions, behaviors, and overall well-being. By harnessing the strength of a growth mindset, we can open ourselves up to limitless possibilities and continuous personal development. Practical strategies to cultivate a growth mindset. Transitioning from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset requires conscious effort and consistent practice. Here are some practical strategies to help you cultivate a growth mindset. 1. Embrace challenges. Rather than avoiding difficult situations, view challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Every obstacle you face is a chance to develop new skills and strengthen existing ones. Example: if you struggle with public speaking, volunteer to give a presentation at work. Use it as an opportunity to practice, improve, and build confidence. 2. Learn from criticism. Constructive criticism is a powerful tool for growth. Instead of taking feedback personally, see it as valuable information to help you improve. Example: if your boss offers feedback on a project, listen carefully and use their suggestions to refine your approach. This will help you deliver better results in the future. 3. Celebrate effort, not just results. Focus on the process and the effort you put in, rather than just the outcome. Recognize that hard work and perseverance are key to achieving success. Example: if you are learning a new language, celebrate the progress you make each day, even if you haven't yet achieved fluency. Each step forward is an accomplishment. 4. Cultivate curiosity. Stay curious and open to new experiences. Ask questions, seek knowledge, and explore areas outside of your comfort zone. Example: take up a new hobby or read books on topics you know little about. This will keep your mind active and broaden your horizons. 5. Practice gratitude and positivity. Maintain a positive outlook and practice gratitude for the things you have and the progress you make. Positivity can fuel your motivation and resilience. Example: keep a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you are thankful for each day. Reflect on your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. 6. Surround yourself with growth-minded individuals. Spend time with people who inspire you, challenge you, and encourage your growth. Positive influences can reinforce your commitment to a growth mindset. Example: join a group or community that shares your interests and goals. Engage in discussions and activities that promote learning and development. The impact of a growth mindset. Cultivating a growth mindset can transform your life in profound ways. It empowers you to take control of your destiny, embrace change, and continuously strive for improvement. By adopting a growth mindset, you will build resilience. You will develop the ability to bounce back from setbacks and view failures as opportunities to learn and grow. Enhance adaptability. You will be better equipped to navigate changes and uncertainties, adapting quickly to new situations. Foster lifelong learning. You will maintain a thirst for knowledge and self-improvement, always seeking to expand your skills and understanding. Achieve greater fulfillment. As you overcome challenges and achieve your goals, you will experience a deeper sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. Remember, the journey to harnessing the strength of your mindset is ongoing. It requires patience, self-reflection, and a commitment to continuous growth. By embracing a growth mindset, you can unlock your true potential and create a life full of purpose, achievement, and joy. As you move forward, keep in mind that every step you take towards cultivating a growth mindset brings you closer to becoming the best version of yourself. The power to shape your reality lies within you. Embrace it, and let your mindset be the driving force behind your success and personal development. Chapter 4. Creating Vision and Setting Goals. When was the last time you sat down and thought about what you really want from life? What are your dreams, desires, and aspirations? Many of us keep moving through life without a clear direction or destination. But imagine for a moment, if you were about to set out on a road trip, would you leave without knowing where you're headed? Probably not. You would have a map, packed essentials, and a destination in mind. Life, too, demands the same preparedness. This is where creating a vision and setting goals becomes very powerful. A vision is like your life's compass, a future state that pulls you forward. Goals are the specific, tangible steps you need to take to reach that vision. The importance of a clear vision. Having a clear vision means knowing where you want to go. Your vision is your dream for your future. It helps you see beyond your current circumstances and pushes you to grow and improve. When your vision is clear, it's easier to stay motivated, especially when things get tough. For example, consider Sarah, who always dreamed of starting her own bakery. This dream energized her, even when her days were long and her savings were small. Her clear vision of running a warm bakery swarming with happy customers gave her the motivation to keep going. Crafting your vision. Start by thinking deeply about what you want your life to look like. Ask yourself questions like, what kind of person do I want to be? What kind of work do I want to do? What values do I hold dear? How do I want to contribute to others? What makes me feel fulfilled and happy? Write down your thoughts. Your answers will help you craft a vision statement. This statement is your guide, your North Star in life. It doesn't have to be perfect or set in stone, but it should be inspiring and emotionally engaging. Setting goals that matter. Now that you have a vision, you need to set goals to achieve it. Think of goals as the steps on your journey, a roadmap to your desired destination. But remember, goals should be SMART. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's break that down. Specific. Clearly define what you want to achieve. Instead of saying, "I want to be fit," say, "I want to run a 5K marathon." Measurable. Make sure you can track your progress. For example, "I will run 4 days a week." Achievable. Set goals that push you but remain attainable to avoid frustration. Relevant. Ensure your goal aligns with your vision. If your vision is to be a writer, a goal like "start a weekly blog" makes sense. Time-bound. Set a time frame to create a sense of urgency. For example, "I will run the 5K marathon in 6 months." Breaking down big goals. Big goals can feel overwhelming. Breaking them into smaller, manageable tasks can make them less intimidating. If Sarah's vision was to start her bakery, her goals could be: 1. Take a baking course in the next 3 months. 2. Create 5 unique recipes by the end of the month. 3. Find a business mentor within 2 months. 4. Write a business plan by the end of 6 months. The role of flexibility and adaptation. While it's important to stay committed to your vision, it's also crucial to stay flexible. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes you need to adjust your goals and plans. Flexibility doesn't mean giving up. It means being open to new opportunities and learning from setbacks. Visualization techniques. Apart from setting goals, visualization is a powerful technique to stay focused and motivated. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing your goals as if they've already been achieved. This practice keeps you emotionally connected to your vision and makes it feel more attainable. Make your vision a reality. Creating a vision and setting achievable goals is not just about planning, but about action. It's about taking one step at a time toward your dreams, overcoming obstacles, and staying true to your path. Your vision provides direction, and your goals give you the milestones to celebrate along the way. Take a moment today to breathe life into your dreams. Draft your vision, set your goals, and let the journey of transformation begin. Your future is not just a place you go. It's something you create. You have the power to create it every single day. Chapter 5. The Art of Persistence. Persistence is the ability to keep going even when things get tough. It is the inner strength that drives us to continue our journey toward our goals, no matter how many obstacles we face along the way. Without persistence, even the most talented and capable individuals can find it difficult to achieve their dreams. So, why is persistence essential, and how can we develop it? Let's explore this life-changing trait and uncover strategies to build grit and resilience. First, let's understand why persistence is so important. When faced with challenges, giving up might seem like the easiest option. But successful people know that true success often lies just beyond the point where most would quit. Imagine if Thomas Edison had given up after hundreds of failed attempts to create the light bulb. The world would be a very different place today. Persistence keeps us moving forward, helping us learn from our mistakes and improving with each effort. Now let's dive into how we can develop this crucial trait of persistence. 1. Have a clear vision. The first step to developing persistence is to have a clear vision of what you want to achieve. When you know your destination, it is easier to stay motivated and keep going, even when things get tough. For example, if your goal is to run a marathon, visualize yourself crossing the finish line and the pride you'll feel. This vision will serve as a constant reminder of why you're pursuing this goal. 2. Break goals into smaller steps. Large goals can sometimes feel overwhelming. Break your big goal into smaller, manageable steps. This makes it easier to track your progress and maintain momentum. Imagine you're writing a book. Instead of focusing on completing the entire book at once, set smaller goals such as writing 1 chapter a week. Each small victory will build your confidence and fuel your persistence. 3. Embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Failure is not the end. It is a part of the journey. Each failure is a lesson that brings you closer to your goal. Consider the example of a student who fails a difficult exam. Instead of giving up, they review their mistakes, seek help from teachers, and try again. Their persistence leads to success in the next attempt. Embrace failures as valuable lessons and stepping stones to success. 4. Stay positive. Your attitude plays a significant role in persistence. Cultivate a positive mindset that focuses on possibilities and solutions rather than problems. Positive self-talk can reinforce your determination. If you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," shift your mindset to, "I haven't figured this out yet, but I will." Positive thinking will boost your resilience. 5. Build a support system. Surround yourself with people who encourage and support your goals. A good support system can provide motivation, advice, and constructive feedback. For instance, athletes often have coaches and teammates who cheer them on and help them stay focused. Share your goals with friends or family who will uplift you during tough times. 6. Develop a routine. Consistency is key to persistence. Establish a routine that incorporates regular dedicated time for working on your goals. If you're learning a new language, set aside a specific time each day to study. Over time, this routine becomes a habit and keeps you on track, even when motivation wanes. 7. Practice self-care. Persistence requires energy and mental strength. Take care of your physical and mental well-being to maintain high levels of productivity and perseverance. Ensure you get enough sleep, eat healthily, exercise regularly, and take breaks when needed. A well-rested and healthy mind can better handle challenges and setbacks. 8. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge and celebrate your achievements no matter how small they seem. Celebrating progress keeps you motivated and reminds you of how far you've come. It could be as simple as treating yourself to a nice meal after reaching a milestone or sharing your progress with a friend. Persistence is not an innate skill, but one that can be developed with practice and dedication. By having a clear vision, breaking down your goals, embracing failure, staying positive, building a support system, establishing a routine, practicing self-care, and celebrating progress, you can cultivate the grit and resilience needed to achieve your dreams. Remember, persistence is not about never failing. It's about never giving up. Keep pushing forward and soon you'll find yourself accomplishing what once seemed impossible. You've got the power within you to persist, progress, and succeed. Chapter 6. Embracing change and flexibility. Change is an inevitable part of life. No matter how much we might resist it, change happens. Our ability to embrace change and remain flexible determines not just how we cope with life's ups and downs, but also how we open ourselves to opportunities that might otherwise pass us by. In this chapter, we delve into the dynamics of change and the importance of being flexible. When we think about change, it's natural to feel uneasy. Change can be scary because it disrupts our comfort zones. We get used to routines, familiar faces, and predictable patterns. However, it's crucial to remember that growth often comes from discomfort and uncertainty. Imagine a seed planted in the soil. It stays dormant in comfort for a while, but only when it breaks through the soil does it experience growth into a plant. Similarly, stepping out of our comfort zones can lead to monumental personal growth. Consider a story from my friend Jason, who worked in a corporate job for over a decade. He was comfortable, but always had a nagging feeling that he was meant for something more. One day, his company underwent a restructuring, and Jason found himself without a job. Initially, he felt devastated. However, this forced change led him to reassess his career and life goals. He discovered a passion for digital marketing and started his own successful online business. If Jason had clung to his old job and resisted the change, he would have never uncovered this new and fulfilling path. Flexibility is the companion to embracing change. When we are rigid in our thinking and actions, we limit our potential. Flexibility doesn't mean abandoning your goals or values. It means being open to different ways of achieving those goals. Think about the last time you took a new route to work because of traffic. The destination didn't change, but being flexible with your journey helped you get there more efficiently. Similarly, in life, being adaptable enables us to navigate hurdles and reach our objectives. One practical method to cultivate flexibility is to adopt a growth mindset. This term, popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck, refers to the belief that our talents and abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. With a growth mindset, you see setbacks and challenges not as dead ends but as opportunities to learn and improve. For instance, if you fail an exam or miss out on a promotion, instead of seeing it as a sign of defeat, view it as a pointer to what you need to work on further. Another tool for embracing change is mindfulness. Being mindful means paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When you practice mindfulness, you become aware of your thoughts and emotions without being overwhelmed by them. This awareness creates a gap between stimulus and response, providing you with the space to choose how you react to change. A simple mindfulness exercise is to focus on your breath for a few minutes each day, noticing how it feels to inhale and exhale. This practice can significantly reduce anxiety about the unknown, making it easier to accept and even welcome change. Let's delve into a personal example. Sarah was a high school teacher who felt unfulfilled with her career. She thought about switching fields but feared the unknown. Instead of making a sudden jump, Sarah began to explore other interests during her free time. She took online courses, attended workshops, and volunteered in various roles. This exploration renewed her passion for education in a different capacity, educational technology. Today, as an educational technologist, Sarah designs digital tools and resources that have improved learning experiences for countless students. Her story illustrates that flexibility isn't about shifting gears abruptly. It's about gently steering your life towards new horizons. In essence, embracing change and flexibility is about trusting the process of life. When change knocks at your door, welcome it as a guest who might bring unexpected gifts. Stay curious and maintain a willingness to adapt. Remember, it is not the strongest or the most intelligent who survive, but those who are most adaptable to change. By remaining open-minded and flexible, you will pave the way to endless possibilities. Change is life's way of offering us the push we need to evolve into the best version of ourselves. So, welcome change with open arms, and let flexibility be your guiding principle on this journey of continuous growth. Chapter 7: Cultivating Healthy Habits. The road to personal development is often paved with our daily habits. Our habits shape our actions, and our actions define our lives. In this chapter, we'll explore how small daily habits can lead to significant changes over time. Together, we'll learn how to form new healthy habits while also breaking those that no longer serve us. The importance of small steps. Imagine trying to climb a mountain in one gigantic leap. It's impossible, right? Similarly, trying to revolutionize your life overnight can feel overwhelming and unsustainable. However, just like ascending a mountain step by step, small, consistent actions can lead to remarkable transformations over time. Consider Sarah, a busy professional who wanted to improve her fitness. She didn't start by running a marathon. Instead, she began by dedicating just 15 minutes each morning to walking. Over time, this small effort became a habit. She started feeling more energetic, which motivated her to extend her walks, gradually introducing jogging and eventually running. What started as a modest habit led Sarah to a healthier, more active lifestyle. How to form new healthy habits. 1. Start small and be specific. Change doesn't have to be grand. In fact, the smaller and more specific your goal, the more likely you are to stick with it. If you want to eat healthier, don't set a broad goal like eat better. Instead, choose something specific, such as eat 1 serving of vegetables with dinner each night. 2. Make it easy. Create an environment that makes your new habit easy to adopt. If you want to drink more water, place a water bottle on your desk as a constant reminder. Reduce the friction between you and your new habit. 3. Attach it to an existing habit. Harness the power of your current routines. If you already have a morning habit like brushing your teeth, attach your new habit to it. For instance, you could do 5 minutes of stretching right after you brush your teeth. 4. Track your progress. There's something incredibly motivating about visual progress. Use a calendar or an app to mark each day you successfully complete your new habit. Seeing a chain of accomplishments grow can encourage you to keep going. 5. Celebrate small wins. Recognize and celebrate your small victories. Each little success is a step closer to your larger goal. Celebrating these moments can keep your motivation high and maintain the positive momentum. Breaking detrimental habits. 1. Identify triggers. Most unhealthy habits are triggered by certain situations or emotions. If you find yourself reaching for junk food when stressed, recognize this pattern. By identifying triggers, you can plan alternative, healthier responses. 2. Replace, don't just eliminate. Simply eliminating a bad habit leaves a void that can be hard to fill. Instead, replace it with a positive action. If you want to cut down on screen time before bed, consider replacing it with reading a book or meditating. 3. Get support. Share your goals with friends or family. Having someone to encourage and hold you accountable can make a significant difference. Alternatively, consider joining a group or finding an online community with similar goals. 4. Be patient and persistent. Breaking a habit takes time and effort. Don't get disheartened by setbacks. Each day is a new opportunity to begin again. Remember, persistence pays off. The compound effect. The compound effect is the principle of reaping huge rewards from a series of small, smart choices. Just as with financial investments, where interest accumulates over time, your daily habits accumulate to shape your future. Consider John, who decided to replace his nightly TV binge with reading 20 pages of a book. Initially, it seemed like a small adjustment. However, over the course of a year, John found he had read over 30 books. This not only expanded his knowledge, but also inspired and motivated him in other aspects of his life. Cultivating healthy habits is a journey, not a destination. The little choices you make every day build up over time, leading to significant changes and improvements in your life. Remember, it's the small, consistent actions that lead to big results. By starting small, staying persistent, and celebrating your progress, you can develop habits that'll transform your life for the better. Take this moment to reflect on one small habit you want to introduce or change in your life. Make a specific plan, implement it, and watch as these tiny steps lead to extraordinary transformations. Your healthier, happier self is just a habit away. Chapter 8. The Circle of Influence. In this chapter, we will explore the impact of external influences on personal growth and discuss how you can establish a supportive environment and build a network that encourages your development. The impact of external influences. From the moment we are born, we are influenced by the people and environment around us. Our families, friends, teachers, and colleagues all contribute to shaping our beliefs, behaviors, and attitudes. These influences can either support our growth or hinder it. Think about the times when you were encouraged to pursue a dream and how that positive reinforcement boosted your confidence and motivation. Now, think about the times when someone doubted your abilities or discouraged your aspirations. Their negative input may have made you second-guess yourself and feel less capable. External influences have a profound effect on our mindset and actions. Therefore, it is vital to be mindful of who and what we allow into our lives, as they can significantly impact our personal growth. Establishing a supportive environment. One of the most important steps you can take for your personal growth is to create a supportive environment. Here are some ways to do this. 1. Evaluate your current environment. Take a close look at the people and situations in your life. Are they uplifting or bringing you down? Identify the influences that are holding you back. 2. Seek positive influences. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, support your goals, and encourage you to be your best self. This includes family, friends, mentors, and like-minded individuals who share similar aspirations. 3. Create your personal growth space. Designate a physical space in your home or workplace where you can focus on your personal development. Fill it with things that motivate you, such as inspirational quotes, books, or vision boards. 4. Limit time with negative influences. Reduce or eliminate time spent with people who drain your energy and discourage your growth. It's important to protect your emotional and mental well-being. Building a network for development. Building a network of supportive and growth-oriented individuals is crucial for your personal development. Here's how you can do it. 1. Identify your goals. Clearly define your personal and professional goals. Knowing what you want to achieve will help you identify the right people to connect with. 2. Join communities. Participate in groups, clubs, or organizations that align with your interests and goals. This is a great way to meet new people and expand your network. 3. Find mentors. Seek out individuals who have already achieved what you aspire to accomplish. They can provide invaluable guidance, advice, and support as you work towards your goals. 4. Be a giver. Building a network is not just about what you can gain, but also what you can give. Support others in their growth, offer help, and share your knowledge. This creates a positive and reciprocal relationship. 5. Attend events and workshops. Participate in events, workshops, and seminars related to your areas of interest. These are excellent opportunities to learn and connect with like-minded individuals. 6. Stay connected. Maintain and nurture your relationships by staying in touch and showing genuine interest in others' lives and achievements. Building a strong network requires consistent effort and communication. Real-life example. Let me share a story about John, a young man passionate about becoming an entrepreneur. John realized that his friends were not supportive of his dreams and often discouraged his ideas. Feeling stuck, he decided to make a change. John evaluated his environment and identified the negative influences. He then joined a local business association where he met other aspiring entrepreneurs. He found mentors who provided him with valuable insights and encouragement. John also created a workspace at home filled with motivational quotes and books on entrepreneurship. By surrounding himself with a supportive network and positive influences, John gained confidence and knowledge. He eventually started his own successful business, proving that the right circle of influence can significantly impact personal growth. Your circle of influence plays a crucial role in your personal development. By establishing a supportive environment and building a network that encourages your growth, you can overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. Stay mindful of who and what you allow into your life and make deliberate choices to surround yourself with positivity and inspiration. Remember, in the journey of personal growth, you don't have to go it alone. With the right influences, you can unlock your true potential and achieve greatness. Chapter 9. The Power of Communication. Effective communication is the cornerstone of personal and professional success. It's not just about speaking clearly or writing well, it's about understanding and being understood. When we communicate effectively, we can build strong relationships, resolve conflicts, and inspire others. In this chapter, we will explore the importance of communication and how improving this skill can drastically change your life's trajectory. Let's start with personal relationships. Whether it's with family, friends, or romantic partners, communication is key. Imagine a scenario where you feel neglected by a friend. Instead of harboring resentment, expressing your feelings calmly and honestly can clarify misunderstandings and strengthen your bond. By clearly articulating your thoughts, you allow others to understand you better, creating a foundation of trust and mutual respect. In professional settings, the power of communication cannot be overstated. Clear and effective communication can mean the difference between a project's success and failure. Consider a workplace where directives are vague and feedback is sparse. Confusion reigns, productivity plummets, and stress levels soar. On the other hand, when instructions are clear and feedback is constructive, teams work more cohesively and goals are achieved more efficiently. One of the crucial aspects of effective communication is active listening. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking about how to respond while someone else is speaking. However, true active listening involves fully concentrating, understanding, responding, and then remembering what was said. This practice fosters deeper connections and shows others that you value their input, which is essential in both personal and professional relationships. Non-verbal communication is another powerful tool. Our body language, facial expressions, and even our tone of voice convey messages just as strongly as our words. Have you ever been in a conversation where someone's arms are crossed and they avoid eye contact? Their body is telling you something important about their feelings. Being aware of your non-verbal cues and interpreting those of others can greatly enhance your communication skills. One of the challenges many face in effective communication is dealing with difficult conversations. Whether it's giving critical feedback to a colleague or addressing a sensitive issue with a loved one, these discussions can be stressful. Yet avoiding them often leads to more significant problems down the line. Approach these conversations with empathy and clarity. Use I statements to express your feelings and avoid placing blame, which can make the other person defensive. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen to me," try, "I feel unheard when my concerns aren't acknowledged." Conflict resolution is a critical part of communication. Conflicts are inevitable, but how we handle them sets the tone for future interactions. Aim for a win-win situation where both parties feel heard and valued. This may involve compromise and finding common ground, but the outcome is usually a stronger relationship and mutual respect. The importance of communication also extends to public speaking and presentations. Many people fear public speaking, but developing this skill can open up numerous opportunities. Imagine being able to convey your ideas confidently and persuasively in front of an audience. It can lead to promotions, new career paths, and the ability to influence and inspire others. Practice is key. Start small, perhaps with a toast at a family gathering, and gradually build up to larger audiences. As you gain experience, your confidence will grow. Improving communication is an ongoing process. Here are some practical steps to enhance your skills. 1. Practice active listening. Give your full attention to the speaker and show that you are listening through nodding, maintaining eye contact, and summarizing their points. 2. Be clear and concise. Ensure your message is straightforward and easily understood. Avoid jargon and complicated language unless necessary. 3. Develop emotional intelligence. Understanding and managing your emotions and those of others is critical in communication. This involves empathy, self-regulation, and social skills. 4. Seek feedback. Ask for feedback on your communication skills from trusted colleagues or friends. Use this input to make improvements. 5. Stay open-minded. Be willing to hear and consider others' viewpoints, even if they differ from your own. Mastering the art of communication can have a profound impact on every aspect of your life. It can enhance your relationships, advance your career, and enable you to navigate the world more effectively. By committing to improving this skill, you are embarking on a path to greater success and fulfillment. Chapter 10. Emotional Intelligence and Leadership. In this chapter, we will explore the profound connection between emotional intelligence and effective leadership. When you understand and develop your emotional intelligence, you not only become a better leader, but also unlock the potential to reinvent yourself. Let's break this down into key components: self-regulation, empathy, and social skills. Understanding emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, EQ, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as recognize, understand, and influence the emotions of others. Unlike traditional intelligence, IQ, which is only about cognitive abilities, EQ emphasizes the emotional and social sides of human experience. Self-regulation. Self-regulation is the ability to control or redirect disruptive emotions and impulses. As a leader, it's normal to face stress, anger, or disappointment. However, how you handle these emotions sets the tone for your team. Example: imagine you are working on an important project and a team member misses a deadline. Instead of reacting with anger and blame, a leader with strong self-regulation takes a moment to cool down, assesses the situation, and addresses the issue calmly. This not only helps solve the current problem, but also maintains a positive and productive team environment. Tips for improving self-regulation. Practice mindfulness or meditation to increase awareness of your emotions. Pause and take deep breaths before reacting to stressors. Develop healthy coping mechanisms such as exercise or hobbies. Empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. This trait is foundational for building strong, trustful relationships within your team. A leader who displays empathy is more approachable and helps to create a supportive work culture. Example: picture yourself in a scenario where one of your teammates is unusually quiet and withdrawn. Instead of ignoring it, take time to check in with them. Ask open-ended questions to show that you genuinely care about their well-being. This small act can have a big impact, making your team member feel valued and understood. Ways to cultivate empathy. Actively listen to others without interrupting. Show genuine interest in your team members' lives beyond work. Consider different perspectives when making decisions. Social skills. Strong social skills are essential for effective leadership. They help you communicate your vision, motivate your team, and resolve conflicts. Leaders with good social skills can manage relationships and build networks with ease. Example: imagine you need to delegate a challenging task to a team member. A leader with strong social skills will communicate the task clearly, acknowledge the challenges, and offer support. By doing so, the team member feels confident and motivated to take on the task. Improving your social skills. Practice clear and concise communication. Develop active listening skills. Learn conflict resolution strategies. Putting it all together. Effective leadership goes beyond managing tasks and achieving goals. It's about connecting on a human level, inspiring trust, and fostering a positive environment. By developing self-regulation, empathy, and social skills, you can enhance your emotional intelligence and transform your leadership style. Embrace these components as catalysts for personal growth and reinvention. By focusing on your emotional intelligence, you will not only become a better leader, but also a more adaptable, resilient, and fulfilled individual. The path to successful leadership involves constant learning, self-improvement, and an unwavering commitment to understanding both yourself and others. Chapter 11. Overcoming Fear and Anxiety. Fear and anxiety are two powerful emotions that can hold us back from achieving our true potential. They can create mental barriers, preventing us from taking the necessary steps to reinvent ourselves and live the life we desire. However, these emotions, while challenging, can be managed and overcome with the right techniques and mindsets. This chapter will explore practical methods to help you face your fears and anxieties head-on, empowering you to move forward with confidence. Understand your fears. The first step in overcoming fear is to understand it. Fear is a natural response to perceived danger, but often the danger is not real or imminent. Start by identifying what specifically you are afraid of. Is it the fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown? Write down your fears and break them down into smaller, more manageable parts. Understanding the root cause of your fear will help you address it more effectively. Shift your focus. When we focus on our fears, they tend to grow and take over our thoughts. Instead of dwelling on what could go wrong, redirect your focus to what could go right. Visualize positive outcomes and the benefits that come with overcoming your fears. Positive visualization can rewire your brain to associate challenging situations with success rather than failure. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment without judgment. It can be a powerful tool in managing anxiety. When you feel anxious, try to ground yourself by paying attention to your surroundings or your breath. Simple techniques like deep breathing, counting your breaths, or focusing on a particular object can help calm your mind. Mindfulness helps you stay centered and focused, reducing the power of anxiety over you. Challenge negative thoughts. Anxiety often stems from negative and irrational thoughts. Challenge these thoughts by asking yourself if they are true or if there is evidence to support them. Often you will find that these thoughts are based on worst-case scenarios that are unlikely to happen. Replace negative thoughts with constructive ones. For example, instead of thinking, "I will fail," tell yourself, "I will do my best and that's all I can do." Take small steps. Facing your fears doesn't mean you have to dive into them head first. Start by taking small, gradual steps toward your goal. Break down the larger fear into smaller actions that are easier to handle. Each small victory will build your confidence and make it easier to tackle the next step. Remember, progress is progress, no matter how small. Use positive affirmations. Positive affirmations are simple, positive statements that can help reshape your mindset. Repeating affirmations like "I am capable," "I am strong," or "I can handle this" can boost your self-esteem and reduce anxiety. Write down a few affirmations that resonate with you and repeat them daily, especially when you feel fear or anxiety creeping in. Seek support. You don't have to face your fears alone. Talk to friends, family, or a counselor about your anxieties. Sharing your fears can provide relief and offer new perspectives. Sometimes, others can see solutions or approaches that you might have overlooked. Supportive relationships can provide encouragement and accountability, helping you stay motivated. Accept imperfection. Perfectionism can amplify fears and anxiety. Accept that it is okay to make mistakes, and that perfection is an unrealistic goal. Embrace the idea that failures are opportunities to learn and grow. Focusing on progress rather than perfection will reduce the pressure on yourself and make it easier to move forward. Build resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from challenges and setbacks. Building resilience involves learning from experience and developing coping strategies. Practice self-care, maintain a positive outlook, and stay connected with your support network. The more resilient you become, the less power fear and anxiety will have over you. Take action. Ultimately, the best way to overcome fear and anxiety is to take action. Action dispels fear. The more you face your fears, the smaller they become. Even if you feel afraid, take the first step. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act in spite of it. Each step you take will reinforce your belief in your own abilities. Overcoming fear and anxiety is a journey, but with persistence and the right strategies, you can conquer these emotions and pave the way for personal growth and reinvention. By understanding your fears, shifting your focus, practicing mindfulness, challenging negative thoughts, taking small steps using positive affirmations, seeking support, accepting imperfection, building resilience, and taking action, you can move forward with confidence and create the life you desire. Chapter 12. Sustaining Success and Growth. Success is not a one-time event. It's a continuous journey. The real challenge begins after you achieve your initial goals. How do you maintain this success and ensure ongoing growth? This chapter will provide strategies to help you sustain your progress and continue evolving on your personal development journey. 1. Regular reflective practices. Self-reflection is crucial for continued growth. Take time periodically to look back on your accomplishments and assess what strategies worked well and what didn't. Journaling is a fantastic way to keep track of your thoughts, feelings, and progress. By regularly reviewing your experiences, you create an ongoing feedback loop that allows you to learn and adapt continuously. Example: Maria started a daily journaling habit where she reflected on her day's successes and challenges. This practice allowed her to identify patterns, celebrate small wins, and continuously improve her strategies. 2. Set new goals. Once you achieve your initial goals, it's essential to set new ones to keep you motivated and focused. These new goals should build on your previous successes and push you to new heights. Ensure these goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART. Example: after Alex reached his goal of running a marathon, he set a new goal to improve his marathon time by 30 minutes and to participate in triathlons, thereby challenging himself further and continuing his physical and mental growth. 3. Continue learning and skill building. The world is constantly evolving, and so should you. Staying up to date with new skills, knowledge, and trends in your field helps you remain relevant and competitive. Enroll in courses, attend workshops, read books, or seek mentorship to keep learning. Example: John, an engineer, regularly attended professional development workshops and read the latest engineering journals. This commitment to learning ensured he stayed ahead in his field and continued to excel in his career. 4. Build resilience. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable. Building resilience helps you bounce back stronger and remain focused on your growth journey. Resilience can be fostered through maintaining a positive outlook, practicing mindfulness, and developing a support system. Example: Lisa faced several rejections when applying for her dream job. Instead of feeling defeated, she used these experiences to learn and improve her skills and interview techniques, ultimately landing a job even better than the one she initially aimed for. 5. Maintain healthy habits. Healthy habits are the foundation for sustained success. This includes physical health, mental well-being, and emotional balance. Regular exercise, a nutritious diet, adequate sleep, and mindfulness practices like meditation all contribute to a balanced life. Example: David incorporated a morning routine of exercise, healthy breakfast, and meditation. These habits kept him energized and focused throughout the day, enabling him to sustain his productivity and success over time. 6. Surround yourself with positivity. Your environment and the people you interact with significantly impact your ability to sustain success. Surround yourself with supportive, positive individuals who inspire and challenge you to grow. Eliminate or limit exposure to toxic relationships and negative influences. Example: Emma joined a mastermind group of like-minded, ambitious individuals. This group provided her with valuable feedback, support, and motivation to continue striving for her goals. 7. Practice gratitude. Gratitude has a powerful impact on sustained success and happiness. Regularly acknowledging and appreciating your achievements, both big and small, reinforces positive feelings and motivates ongoing effort. Keep a gratitude journal or make it a habit to reflect on what you're thankful for every day. Example: Sam started a nightly routine where he listed 3 things he was grateful for. This practice helped him stay positive, recognize his progress, and maintain a constructive outlook on his ongoing journey. 8. Ensure work-life balance. Burnout can halt even the most driven individuals. Achieving a balanced life where work, leisure, family, and personal time harmonize is essential for long-term success. Set boundaries for yourself and prioritize activities that rejuvenate your spirit. Example: Jen ensured she took regular breaks, spent weekends with her family, and pursued hobbies she loved. This balance kept her energized, creative, and ready to tackle new challenges in her career. Concluding thoughts. Sustaining success and growth demands ongoing effort, a proactive mindset, and a commitment to personal excellence. By incorporating these strategies into your daily life, you can maintain the momentum of your achievements and continue to evolve. Remember, the journey of personal development is continuous, and there's always room to grow and improve. Keep pushing your boundaries, stay humble, and embrace every step of your transformative journey.